Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. Today I have exciting news. We have our hands on the new toy, which is Cobra, aka British tier 9 medium tank with quite interesting stats, aka very long reload, extremely long aim time, but only 1.5 seconds between the shots. This is absolutely nuts. So this is going to be exciting. And one more thing which I want to say, fellas, from today up to the June 10th to 11th, I am going to be off. What that means, I am going to have a vacation, very first time this year. It is going to be nice. Skill, where are you traveling and where you are going? Dubrovnik in the Croatia. This is where I'm going to be. Feel free to follow us on Insta. Baboon Paradise, this is how our channel is called, for some nice views, for some nice food pictures, and for a naked baboon dancing in the sun. Anyways, without further ado, let's teleport right into the action and let's try to make this tank work. Keep this in mind, this is the first touch on the tank. I haven't played a single game. I do not know how this tank will perform, but let's hope it is going to be a good one. So let's go. And we are back, fellas. First game, Shit River, standard battle, tier 10 matchmaking. Now, what I forgot to say on intro is my time off means I am not going to stream for that time. YouTube videos are going to be there. I pre-made those. Everything is fine. You are not going to left without your daily dose of skill. Now, second thing, I apologize for how the things are looking like here, because everything is looking zoomed out in a way. Aka, we do not have the scale mode here, so please keep this in mind. And now let's focus on the other things. Aka, what is this gun all about? 360 alpha damage, 268 millimeters of penetration, and extremely slow shell velocity. Aka 800 meters. This is not great for sniping by any shape or by any form. Now, moving on next, you have gold ammunition, which has less penetration than the standards. Aka 210 millimeters of penetration, but what you have faster shell velocity, which is weird SF, and you have obviously more alpha damage. So keep this in mind. It is looking quite interesting. Let's put that in this way. It is looking interesting. Let's shoot some gold and let's have some fun. From what I've seen yesterday, you see, yesterday people in the NAS server, they got access to this tank a bit earlier. And from what I have seen, this tank is not looking super duper hyper turbo epic. To be completely honest with you, I think it is kind of unique tank, but it is far away from being the best tank in the world of tanks. And this is not necessarily a bad thing, to be completely honest with you. I think that's pretty good. Now pay attention at the aim time. Aim time of this vehicle is long. It is long, fellas. And this is not a good thing, in my opinion. What I want to see this STB. Oh, hello there. Shh. Shh. Do not disturb him, fellas. No, yes, no. This is going to be a hard one. I cannot approach him so easily. I would love to say, oh yes, we do not need to do anything and we can spank them like there is no tomorrow, but this is way harder than that. Okay, what we will wait until the Mr. Kranwagen will get into position where he wants to play. Okay, by the looks of it, he is playing over there. Let's see. 1, 2. He's dead. Okay, very nice. That's the start for us. Couple of the semi-blind shots, if we can say so, out of render. And for some people who do not know how fast or how far away your shells are flying, They are flying for 720 meters, right? So if enemy would be a bit further away than 720 meters, I would not be able to hit him. And you can see tank over 570 meters distance, if I'm not mistaken, or 560, something like this. So keep this in mind, fellas. Okay, how could we eliminate this 140 from the game? Obviously, as you can see, I am not trying to get too involved here because the risk is way too great and it is way too high. Okay, one thing to say about this is with this vehicle you have a very nice burst fire. Like, the burst fire is extremely nice. If you are doing the things properly, and let's say you are in the close distance, there is a humongous chance you are going to be able to spank enemies for 2000 damage in 4 seconds. This is nuts if you would ask me. Other than that, well, that's the first game, I would say. Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual, quite a bit of the goal spam, and this is the score. I don't know, fellas. Out of first game, you see, it is very hard to comment on the things like this whenever you have 15-2 in literally a couple of seconds. And we did not manage to test absolutely anything apart the accuracy and apart those impressive shots whenever we hit the tank out of render range. That's about it. So yeah. Anyways, no complaints, no regrets. 1.7 thousand damage, 100 assisting damage. We are scoring. Oh, Pirosami is speaking to me. 666 and type up. Okay, looks like I'm equally good as type for heavy. This looks promising. Other than that, obviously everything is looking alright. I can't cry that much about this. Once again, it's way too early to say something about the tank. Let's go for round number 2, shall we? Round number 2, El Haluf, standard battle. Okay, so what is the plan? We are going to go into the heavy line. I am instantly loading gold ammunition, or however you would call this, AK less penetration, more damage. And the main reason why am I going to do so is because I want to punish crossing forces like this. Also in the first game, I must admit one thing, fellas, we did not had the field modifications on. I simply forgot to deal with this. It is important thing to say, not even going to bother to waste time for this T-44. I won't be able to reload in time. Now, what is my first thoughts about this tank? This tank is relatively unique. I do not really think the gun handling is going to be epic on this tank. Let's get the thing straight. I don't think it is epic. But what this tank has to offer, insane burst of fire, right? It is in a way like a T-57. It is kind of one-trick pony, if we can say so, although this vehicle has obviously a bit of the speed, and T-57 has none of it. Speaking about the armor, do I think this tank has a great armor? I do not know, fellas. I haven't tested out, hard to say something. Okay, now I want this 50B to think he is brave enough. Oh, yes. He won't like this, I can promise you that. Okay, let's see. 1, 2. 3, 4. Well, that was fun. That was fun. Minus 2000 HP. Minus 2000 HP, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Minus 2000 HP in 4 seconds. Okay, interesting. See ya! Time to escape. I think I do not really want to fight against them there. I do not really think it is worth it. The thing is, why am I escaping from here? Because we have only 2 guns here, and if they will make a decision to be aggressive like this, which they will, it is not going to be as fun. I can promise you that. So let's try to build a bit of the distance, and hopefully we can make the things work like this. Let's see. Also, looking into the links, fellas, I would love to say hello for him. I assume he's thinking the same thing. I can see how greedy he is. I can see how greedy he is, fellas. maybe it is a bad decision from my side to escape, but soon we will figure this out. Chair footer is over peeking. What I want to do, I want to get into the nice position to start sniping them. As you can see, if I would be there, I would be more likely already dead, which is not great, but I am proud of my decision to escape. Now, pay attention at this. 1, 2, 3. Okay. If we are finding the right angle, if we are in the right position, I can tell you one thing. Enemies won't enjoy this tank. I mean, maybe carry potential is not humongous of this vehicle, but oh boys. I think, okay, let's get the thing straight. I think this vehicle should be played mainly with a hash ammunition. You have 210 millimeters of penetration, which is more than enough to penetrate most of the medium armored tanks. Obviously, you won't do anything for mouse, so for mouse you need to have some standard ammunition, right? Or for 279E or you name it. So the loadout on this vehicle, in my humble opinion, should be approximately 2 to 3 clips of the standard ammunition, and after that rest of the high explosives or hash rounds, gold rounds, however you would call them. I think this is the right way to play with this vehicle, at least from what I noticed so far. Plus on top of that, if it is not enough, you have a faster shell velocity. 1165 meters is a big difference between 800 meters, okay? It is like 30% increase. So sniping with hash is so much easier as well. So out from the first couple of games, I can tell you that, fellas, I think this tank mainly should be played with a gold or with hash rounds or however you would call this. This is my attitude, this is my approach, fellas. And I must admit, I like, and maybe I supposed to say I love this fast burst fire. I mean, you can spank enemies for a lot of damage in a very short amount of the time, and this is pretty damn impressive if you would ask me, for real. It truly is. Now, in this kind of situation, if this Mr. Scorpion will think about going back, he's going to regret his life choices so much, fellas. Okay, it doesn't look like he is planning to go back. So what do I need to do? I need to prepare for him going up. How am I going to prepare for him going up? I'm going to take this position over there and I'm going to pre-aim right there. Watch this. Watch this. He is going to peek in no time whatsoever. Let's give him 5 seconds. I see this guy crossing like this. Don't worry, fellas. I am paying attention at everything. No Scorpion, 5 more seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You are late, Scorpion. He's not going to enjoy this. Watch this. This is going to be awesome. Auto aim. Bam. 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 Yeah. Good luck, buddy. Good luck. There is absolutely nothing what you can change about this. And the bam. Okay, that was poor aim by me. No complaints, no regrets. I miss aim at this one. I am on the reload for next 40 seconds. Which sucks, but not much what I can change about this. And I simply need to stay safe here. Speaking about Vaza should be 2 shottable or 3 shottable. 122 TM is 1 shottable. We are out of the hash rounds, which I would keep shooting now, but once again, you are living and you are learning, and this is a test run for this vehicle. So far, do I think it's worth it? It looks like it's fun tank to play with, but the skill cap is high on this vehicle. Not everyone will be able to make this tank work ideally by any shape or any form. I can promise you that, fellas. Meanwhile, AMX50B is over there. I'm going to say hello for him. I don't really mind, to be fair with you. I am quite brave mother trucker, and we are feeling alright, I would say. Hi dear. I think at this point we are going to go for a chair footer. I think we can easily make pressure in front for this guy. Let's see. I see him in the back, doesn't really matter. He is not down to 2 shotable, which is kind of sad, but you know what? I do not really mind. We can go in front. Yeah, I will take 1000 for the team. Doesn't really change anything. 1, 2. Beautiful. That's the game, fellas. 5,500 damage, 100 assisting damage. I know more about this tank than I knew before this game. Once again, a bit of the tuning for amount of the ammunition, more gold shells or more higher alpha damage, which is making a difference. It's easier to snipe with it and everything. Yeah, I'm happy. Let's teleport to the scoreboard because I really doubt I'm going to reach this guy, and let's save a couple of minutes. Okay, fellas, we are back. It took quite some time to hunt the last tank. We did not receive an extra shot. We have 1.2 base experience and 5,500 damage, right? Great game. I'm super happy about this. And we are losing credits. Keep this in mind. It is not a credit maker. You won't make credits with this vehicle. Plus, on top of that, looking how much ammunition cost. Okay, the difference between the standard shells and the golden shells is not that humongous, fellas. So you know what? To be completely honest with you, I think everyone should have mostly hash rounds or gold ammunition or however you would call this. I think this is one of those tanks when if you want to make it work, you just must have the gold ammunition. It is like 1357 in my opinion. It can work with the standards, but with gold it's so much better. This is how I feel like. Anyways, let's go for a third game, shall we? And we are back, fellas. Now, speaking of matchmaking, unfortunately we are quite unlucky. We are getting tier 10 after tier 10 after tier 10. So this is very important thing to highlight. This tank might shine so much better against the tier 7s because overall armor is lower there and you have meatballs like Cover 3, Tiger 1 and so on and many other tanks, right? We definitely need to highlight this. Anyways, let's see what we can do from here. No. Patiently waiting in the bush, obviously loading hash ammunition for obvious reasons. Oh. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but no! No! Let me live, thank you. Yeah, I mean, I did not fully load it for obvious reasons, right? This is very, very important thing to say. I did not fully aim it, sorry. It is okay. Doesn't really change too much though. I'm waiting until 2 object will try to blind fire me. Since he is not blind firing me, it is about the time to say goodbye and it is about the time to change the position completely. So the first clip, what do we have? We hit the STB twice for 400 and for 500. Yeah, this alpha damage can work very, very well, and to be fair with you, I mean, it's always nice to see those hits continuously. Boom 500, boom 500, boom 500. This is actually pretty damn nice, fellas. One thing which I truly recommend on this vehicle... Oh, you are making a mistake. You have no clue what kind of mistake you are making, but this is a mistake, buddy. One more left. Do I want to go on the reload? Do I want to go on the reload? Yes or no? Chair is making pressure. Let's go on the reload. I do not really want to waste too much time. I see this guy moving in front like crazy mother trucker. I know, I am aware of that, but to be fair with you, I would rather be safe. Now, speaking about us shooting heat in this kind of situation, would it work better? Probably not. The main reason why, because of the slow shell velocity. It is not great to pre-aim. 800 shell velocity, fellas, is pretty much the tier 5 shell speed, if we can say so. And if you are out of practice for some time to pre-aim, this can be a big fat trouble, fellas. and I really want to highlight this. This is not so easy, and this is not that simple as wrong as it sounds. Meanwhile, our Vaza is yelling on everyone for camping in the back. Lately I played quite a bit of the... Oh, wait. One. Lately I played quite a bit of the World of Tanks, and I definitely noticed quite a bit of the toxicity in the game, right? I've seen it all, fellas. I've seen it all. So not a big surprise to find the person in the early morning to yell on the team and on everyone apart himself. By the way, whenever I'm recording this video, it is pretty much 9 in the morning, right? And if we are speaking about the German time, it would be 8. And if we are speaking about the British time, it would be 7. So matchmaking is not looking that great either, considering how many people are playing the game, right? So let's keep this in mind. This is why we are getting so many higher tiers, I would say. Oh, hi. Bad aim by me. T54, you are on your own. I'm going on the last reload at this point, I think. 40 seconds, I think we are going to be fine, and I think we are going to be fully loaded whenever enemies will try to make pressure for us, and believe me, pressure they will make. It is a matter of the time. 20 seconds left. I really want to find the side of the 430U, obviously. Oh, Cobra, look at this. Look at this. Cobra is going ham. Do I want to save my brother from other mother, Cobra? Yeah, I think we could. No, I do not really think we can. This is game over. Okay, hi mate. I appreciate you go to the garage. Now we are trying to escape like this. To be completely honest with you, it's not going to be that simple. I'm just trying to penetrate him. That was bad shot by me, and I'm dead either way. Doesn't matter, fellas. Bad aim for a last couple of shots. Yeah, I mean, not the most equal games by any means. I think the first run for Cobra was successful, and I think we figured out how to play with this vehicle. Whenever I will come back from vacations, I can promise you that I am going to play more games with this vehicle. Maybe we will get a cheeky mark of excellence meanwhile, although whenever I will come back from vacation, I would love to focus mainly on finishing the updating the ratings on the index page, speaking about the heavy tanks. But it is how it is. Anyways, 3.2 thousand damage, 1000 assisting damage, can't complain, to by experience, to buy the damage as well. We lost 58,000 credits. Not a big surprise. This tank is a money burner in my opinion, and all we have the 3.5 thousand damage and 400 assisting damage. This is the score which we managed to get in the first 3 games. Now, once again, I haven't played more with this tank, but this is like literally first 3 games while going in the dark with this tank, and it worked relatively well, fellas. I am quite happy with this. So yeah, let me know your opinion about this tank or first impressions about this tank, and I hope you had a great time, and I hope you enjoyed yourself, fellas. And would you agree with me, this is one of those tanks when you need to spam hash like there is no tomorrow in order to have a great time? Would you agree with me, or would you disagree with me? Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you, fellas, and see you very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.